Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes, yes. Good evening. Yes, first of all, basic introduce, then will be discussed. Yes.
Yes, sir. So, I have completed my master from IIT Delhi in the year 2022. From after that, to financially support my family, I am currently doing a job in physics wala company. Okay. I have applied for the CGVDDM officer job, and successfully I have passed out in the prelims and the mains. And now I am appearing in the interview. That is my great to have such opportunity to appear in an interview, right, sir?
Yes, good. यस कुछ 10 पॉइंट है उस पे हम डिस्कस करेंगे. आपने स्टडी किया होगा तो
Yes,
10
sir.
पॉइंट है, मैं आपको नोट डाउन करा देता हूँ. उसके बाद हम मॉक देना स्टार्ट करेंगे. आपका इंटरव्यू कब है? डेट ऑफ इंटरव्यू?
सर 1 तारीख को ही है सर, 1 अप्रैल.
1 अप्रैल. कोई नहीं है, फिर आप तैयारी तो आपने कर ली होगी. मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. फर्स्ट जो बेसिक इंट्रो है आपका, क्योंकि आपने बीआरसी का दिया होगा, तो बीआरसी में क्या है कि डायरेक्ट वो इंट्रो के बाद टॉपिक स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. यस ना.
हाँ जी. हाँ जी सर.
इसमें क्या है कि इसमें आप इंट्रो कीजिए. आप जैसे आपका नाम है यस. यस. व्हाट द मीनिंग ऑफ योर नेम? व्हाट द एंटोनिम्स सिनोनिम्स इन योर नेम?
So meaning of my name is like when in old ages when the जो योद्धा होते थे जब वो युद्ध जीत लेते थे तो उनको कहते थे कि उनके यहाँ पे खुशहाली आएगी, कहते थे कि यश प्राप्त होगा. तो यानी कि खुशहाली का प्रतीक होता है जब एक प्लेस पे, है ना,
यस.
ऐसा मीनिंग
यस.
होता है.
यस, गुड. अब जैसे आपका नाम है यस, हाउ डू यू फील अबाउट योर नेम? एक्सप्लेन 50 वर्ड्स.
So, I feel very good about my name because it represent I said just I said right. Uh, it is also a small name, right? And many a times when I meet a foreigner and they say, yeah, they seem to like that. It is a very good name, right? Uh, and it is actually it is a very not a very common name, right? People like to have not a common name, right? Because many a times people have common names, but but my name is not that much common, right? So people think that yeah, it is a good name.
यस, गुड. यस, तो ये तो मीनिंग हो गया आपका, है ना. इंट्रो आपको कंप्लीट करना है 10 टू मास्टर्स, 10 12 यूजी पीजी. आफ्टर दैट योर अचीवमेंट, देन आफ्टर योर हॉबी. अचीवमेंट क्या क्या है आपके? आईटी जैम, सीएसआईआर गेट.
यस, मैंने IIT-JEM 2020 क्लियर किया था जिसमें मेरी AIR 143 थी. फिर मैंने जून 2021 का CSR नेट क्वालिफाई कर रखा है मैंने. गेट में मेरी 625 रैंक थी 2023 में, राइट सर. और उसके बाद मैंने अपनी जैसी अपनी मास्टर्स कंप्लीट हुई तो मैंने PW ज्वाइन किया. तो वहाँ पे अभी मैं करंटली वर्किंग में हूँ सितंबर 2022 से सर. तो ये सर अभी मेरा अचीवमेंट है अभी करंट में तो
यस,
करंटली.
गुड. यस. देन आफ्टर व्हाट्स योर हॉबी?
My hobby is like to play cricket, to read some books, right sir. These two are my hobbies.
Yes, yes, one hobby is sufficient. You are playing cricket, yes, no? How do you feel about cricket? What is cricket?
Yes.
What the history of cricket? Do you have any idea?
Yes, cricket was brought in India by the Britishers, and it became very much popular in the India in 1900s decades like that. And it becomes a very much common game in India because people very much know it. People very much watch, and also the Indian government also uh, very much praise about cricket. They have invested so much in cricket that we have a regional, district level, state levels, national level academics, and tournaments as well. Right. So, and also at international level, the India is very good, going doing very much good in the field of cricket. So that is why the cricket is a very much celebrated sports in India.
Yes, good. What's the
Yes, sir.
difference between T20, IPL, ODI test? What's the difference?
These are test and ODI, that is one day national, and T20 are the three formats of the cricket. T20 means each team play 20 overs. In one day international, each team play 50 overs. In 5 day, that is a test cricket. The game goes for 5 days, right? And each team plays two innings, right? So they can score as well as they want, and based on the sufficient amount of score on the board, they can go, right? So one day international completes in one day, one T20 as well, and Test cricket as well in 5 days, right? Uh, both of these formats are organized at the World Cup levels, okay? And in IPL, it is a local Indian, it is an Indian team in which teams from these states compete to attain the title of the IPL. I think it is 17th edition going on right now in our country of IPL.
Yes, good. Basic foundation. Next point number two. Your native place. Yes, which district you are belong to? District and state. Are you from?
I am from basically in Delhi itself. Right, I have brought up in Delhi. I have completed my 10th, 12th, BSc, MSc, all in Delhi. Right, so that is our history.
Yes,
We belong
Delhi.
to Delhi and no other place in India.
Yes. How do you feel about Delhi? You teach in India.
Yeah,
What's the
Delhi,
history of Delhi?
Delhi is a very Delhi has been a very much uh, political place for India, right? Delhi is in the central part of the India, and it controls over all seven regions of the India, right? And it is a central hub for the political activities as well. We have Supreme Court, High Court, all the three uh, Indian Defence Forces headquarters in Delhi as well. Uh, very much political place and very much historical place as well, because very kings and queens used to use Delhi as their capital to control over all the North Indian places of India. So that is very much good history of India.
Yes. Good. What's your favorite place in Delhi?
India, I would say is India Gate, and Kartavya Path as well, because it to represent the history and the sacrifice of all soldiers is written on the India Gate. Uh, it is crafted in the India Gate building as well. So it is a very good place.
Yes, good. Second point. Yes. Third point. Move on laboratory sections. Yes. You have prepared so many experiment in a lab. First of all, what is lab? How do you feel about lab? What the role of laboratory in your life? Explain.
Role of laboratory is to experience that is what is already existing in the universe, right? So it is the way we can experience how the things work at the molecular level, and to gain insights how they can be uh, made to interact in such a particular way which can benefit to her as well, and how the things can be done, and how the things cannot be done can be uh, uh, gained from the overall experience of the laboratory. Yes, sir. This is the way.
Yes, good. Yes, first of all, move on elemental analysis. What is elemental analysis? How to detect nitrogen sulfur?
Elemental analysis means
Yes, yes,
हेलो सर, सर एक बार रिपीट करेंगे, आपकी वॉइस ब्रेक होगी.
yes. What is elemental analysis? How to detect element in a lab?
Elemental analysis means we have a certain type of molecules and we want to detect element present within it which belongs to the periodic table of the elements, right? So there are many ways we can detect elements. We have special branch that is qualitative analysis. We can use different types of reagents, or that is based on reagents, and that we can identify elements on the qualitative levels, right? We have also spectroscopic methods, very different kinds of spectroscopic method we can use to determine the elemental composition of the molecules, right? So
Yes. Next, move on functional group. Yes. How to detect functional group in a lab? Example like carbohydrate, aldehyde, ketone.
aldehyde ketone. Okay, so aldehyde will give a tolerance reagent test, right? And and the ketone will not give tolerance reagent test, so we can differentiate between the solutions of aldehyde and ketones. Okay, so and for the carbohydrate, you said we can use spelling solutions test. Uh, yes, sir, spelling solutions test.
Yes. Next, move on analytical parts. Yes, no. Analytical sections. Any experiment? To move on only 5 sections. What is qualitative analysis? Qualitative, quantitative, volumetric, grammatical, instrumental analysis. What the difference of these one? Explain one by one.
Qualitative analysis means what kind of what kind of elements are you, qualitative analysis means in a molecules what kind of elements are present. Quantitative means how much in amount certain elements are present, right? And gravimetry, you said we use the gravimetry, we use the separation based on the gravity to to separate out the molecules, and based on that we can use further do calculations. That is gravimetric analysis. And volumetric analysis means we are using the volumetric concentrations to uh, gain the insights, the concentration present in the various solutions. Yes, sir. And fifth one, what was fifth one, sir?
Instrumental analysis. Instrumental.
Yes. Instrumental analysis is a very sophisticated techniques which requires very much expertise in very much expertise to use such a high quality instruments. But these are very much used instruments in the research perspective view, because they provide very much high quality data and very much precise calculations to to uh, to carry out our research lab, right? So instrumental analysis varies very very different to different principles, and then instruments involved in them, right?
Yes. Let's move on. Point number 4. MSc 4th semester project. Yes. What's the name of your MSc 4th semester project name is?
So uh, the title of the my project was to investigate landscape of the lanthanide containing polymolybdates and their fluorescence behavior based on the metal series.
Lanthanide and
Based on the lanthanide metal series.
yes. What the application of this topic?
Len-
Application.
uh, Application of this topic, like that we much use these metal cluster to have specific kind of fluorescence behavior in certain types of laser, certain types of medical treatments, certain types of drugs, which we help to deliver the uh, certain metal containing ligands to the specific site of the infected part of the body, uh, and some kinds of molecular magnets we can compose in a certain way, so that they have special popular special uh, magnetic behavior at the molecular level. Yes, sir.
Yes. What the advantage or disadvantage of this topic?
Advantage of this topic is to, yes, it is very much advantage, because the, as we know, the lanthanide material, lanthanide metals are rare earth elements. But in recently in Kashmir like areas, our GSI's surveys have resulted that there are possibilities that there may be lanthanide elements in element, so that we can uh, synthesize such materials which will foster our development and public usage, so that we can have a better applicability of the such metal ligand complexes in growth of the nation, right, sir? And uh, and sir, what was your second question?
Advantage, disadvantage.
This one, disadvantages, yes. Disadvantages like that, these lanthanide metals cost very much, and to synthesize materials based on them requires very much sophisticated techniques, techniques, expertise, and very much money, and long term investment in all in this field, right? So it will take time to have such great applicability in recent times.
Yes. Next question is what the beneficial of this topic in our society, in country.
Benefit beneficial, right? We can, as I said, we can use these compounds to create such type of medicinal values, so that it can cure some uh, it can cure some your tumor kinds of things. And as we know, the India is a hub for producing the medicine, so we can produce these medicines at a large level, and we can sell these medicines to other countries as well, so that will have to grow economy of our country as well.
That's good. Then next move on point number 5. Yes. Point number 5 is uh, why will you become a patent officer? CGPTM patent officer in our country.
uh, Work, sir, can you repeat your question? Just
Yes.
can you
Why
repeat?
will you become a CGPTM patent officer in our country?
CGPTTM offers a very much high profile job to a candidate, to a candidate. So everyone dreams about that. And the role of the patent officer is to review the applications and provide the registration on the based on the novelty, obviousness and incentives that, and application applicability to the industrial level. So based on these four, uh, we provide inventors the patent, and the patent has very much value, because in the recent times the Indian government is so much investing in the uh, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and that is based only on the fact that we become more reliable on ourselves, and more reliability on ourselves will depend upon the our innovation. So that is why to provide innovation, to make country at a good at a very good economic level as well, and to beat other high high level competition in the world as well. The patent offers a very much opportunity uh, uh, to play a role in all these fields, right? So that is why I want to become a patent examiner officer.
Yes. What the role of chemistry? Yes, you have done MSc. What the role of chemistry in patent officer?
Patent very different kinds of pharmaceutical drugs require patentability, because patentability provide them to be to be used in a certain way so that no one other can illegally use your innovation. Because in medicine field, like every medicine producing countries earn in millions and billions of money, because all of what, because they have produced such a molecule that has a simple special kind of ability to cure a disease, right? So that is why patentability in a field of chemistry is a very much has a very much value. Similar, like we have solar panels. In solar panel we can have design layouts about the circuitry as well. So based on these facts, the is a very big chemistry has a very big role in our country. So the providing the patent in the field of chemistry has a very much value.
Yes, good. What the role of patent officer? What the role of patent officer? Explain.
The role of patent officer to review the applications and to have the to examine the novelty incentive stand and the applicability at the industrial level, and to finally grant the patent to the inventor.
Yes, good. And next, move on IPR sections. Yes. What is IPR?
Yes.
What the main application of
IPR
IPR?
means IPR means intellectual property right. It means to when someone or a group of people uses their intellectual to create a intellectual property, right? So that that is being used to create certain type of ways, products, or any other kind of thing that is owned by that people or that group of people. Okay, so no other party can use on illegal basis or infringe it or duplicate it. So that IPR provides those inventor the legal grounds on which they can have their own right to use that intellectual property only to them. Any other party which uses them can be legally sue in the country, sue in the court.
Yes. How many types of? What are the types of IPR?
Utility, plant, and uh, utility, plant, and one more. I utility patent, utility plant, and one more kind of patent we have in our country. At least right from right now.
Patent, copyright, trademark, trade secrets.
Oh, so yes, we have different. Yes, we have different, like different kinds of patent, copyright, trademark, uh, trade secret, geographical indication, SICLD. Uh, yes, sir. We have different kinds of on which the intellectual properties rights can be provided to the inventor.
Yes. Why is IPR important in our society and country? Why?
Because it protects the rights of inventor to to have its own right to, so that it's hard on hard on uh, uh, that IP cannot be illegally be used by the other person. The other person can duplicate it, infringe it, and can economically weaken the inventor, right? And also the duplicacy means that it may lead to the overall declination of the market as well. So that is why the IP is very much important to maintain the right way of how the things are being in the market. And so is the way we have a very great value of intellectual property in our society.
Yes. What the difference between IP and IPR?
IP means intellectual property, and IPR means right related to the intellectual property. Rights related to the intellectual property. Right, so
Yes. What are disadvantage, या limitation and drawback of IPR?
yes, it is a yeah, it is a negative kind of thing because it restricts other people to use their intellectual property, because it restrict to have a free access of that property for their uh, personal use, for the public exhibition kind of thing. So that is why it is a negative thing, because other person has limitation to use the other people's hard and intellectual property. It restricts other people to use.
Next, who gives IPR?
IPR is provided by the CGPDTM office under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and its headquarters is located in Kolkata, and the office of the CGPDTM is located in Mumbai. It has branches in Delhi, Chennai as well.
Yes. Good. Next is what the difference between copyrights and IPR?
Copyright is provided on the copyright is provided to the work related to the artistic work, literary work, dramatic work, sound recordings, and cinematographic films. But the patents related to the innovation, related to any kind of field, right?
Yes, a legal terms
So the
used to.
patent is provided to that fields, and the copyrighted is the expression. I think internet is where. Hello, sir. Why is audio available? Audio
Yes,
audible,
yes,
sir?
yes,
Hello.
audible. Yes, carry on, carry on.
Yes, sir. Copyright is related to the work, related to the field of artistic work, literary work, dramatic work, sound recordings, musical works, and cinematographic films. Okay, sir. It is the way in which the certain ideas, concept, principle has been expressed, not on the these ideas, concept on them. For example, a book cannot be patented, but the material that is written in the but the content written in the book can be patented. Okay, sir. And patent can be can be copyrighted, sir. But in a patent is a intellectual property related to any kind of field, which is solely has come out of mind, right? So that thing can be patented, but the copyrighted work means something that has been expressed in form of expressed is copyrighted.
Yes, who is the first owner of copyrights?
Inventor, sir. Inventor itself is a first owner of the copyright. Author, author, right, sir? Author, creator is the first owner.
Yes, what is trademark? What are the uses of trademark? What do you mean about?
Trademark trademark signifies a mark which can be one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional, may have colors and other any kinds of pattern that helps people to recognize a brand such that we know its brand value. Okay, so the trademark provides us a very much easy way to have the brand values of a certain brand. Okay, so this is the why we have trademark uh, in our in usage. uh, yes, sir. Trademark.
Yes, what the difference between trademark and copyright?
Copyright, as I said, so copyright is provided in which a certain idea, concept, or principle has been expressed. Trademark is a visual thing in which we can easily recognize a brand and we can easily have its brand. We can have easily its brand value by looking on it. Copyright is a protected material, protected content, but trademark is a visual thing in which we can easily recognize a brand and its brand value.
Yes. Next, move on. What is patent?
Patent is a certain kind of ownership that gives its inventor to have its ownership, and no another person can infringe it, duplicate it, or uh, use it in illegal way. Use it in illegal way.
Yes. What the difference between patent and trademark?
Uh, Patent, as I said, so it is a certain kind of right which is provided to the inventor, so that no another person can use it unauthorized in an unauthorized way. Okay, so and if a person is found to use such a patent illegally, the owner of the patent can sue him in the court such that to stop the illegal usage of his invention, or can also ask for compensation for his economical loss. Trademark is a visual thing by which we can easily recognize a company and its brand value. The example is like that we have Apple, Microsoft. We can, by looking at them, at their logo, we can easily recognize their products.
Yes. You talk about logo. Yes. What is logo? Can you describe logo? What is logo?
Logo is a visual thing. It can be one dimensional, two dimensional, or three dimensional. It may have certain patterns or it may have certain colors, such that the people easily can recognize them. Okay, sir. So that easily recognize them.
Yes. Good. What's the difference between logo and trademark?
Trademark, logo is a certain logo comes under the trademark, right? Logo comes under the trademark. Okay, it is one of the ways in which can we have trademark. So we can also have like slogans, short words, and other things, right? Trademark is it is a broad term which describe the visual thing which we can see on a finished article. Okay, uh, and logo is a certain kind of way of representing a design on a certain kind of article.
Yes. What the logo of copyright and trademark?
What is the
What is the logo of copyright and trademark?
Uh, I I'm not aware about this, sir. I don't have any idea about this.
Yes. Yes. C circle is copyright and R is enter the circle is trademark symbol.
Okay. Yeah, okay, sir.
Next is how many types of trademark?
How many types of trademarks?
Yes.
Sir, I have not studied in types of trademarks. Yeah. Sir, I'm not about that. I'm not aware about these types of trademarks. We I have general insight about the what is type
Yes.
trademark.
Yes. Which material under of trademark?
Which what you said, sir? Can you repeat one more time?
Which which materials under of trademark?
Which materials are under trademark?
Yes.
The materials which have brand values and at local level, state level, national level, or international level. So the trademark is printed on them, so that we can easily recognize them. Okay, for example, like we have shoes, we have uh, uh, garments, we have sportswear, and other things. Okay, trademark is that, and trademark represent one type of monopoly that we have occupied that kind of market, so that certain market.
Is what the drawback, advantage, disadvantage of trademark and drawback.
Advantage of trademark that we can easily show advantage of trademark is that a normal people can easily recognize a brand by its trademark, right? So but disadvantage is like that no that people use their trademark or just infringe them and use on their materials, and people attract other people to buy them because they get infringement, they create confusion in public or deceive the people. For example, we have common example like international brand Puma, but at the local levels in certain areas we have P Puna, right? Puna. So that trademark can be used by some other people to attract or to attract people based on the copies of those articles. And that is why the trademark creates deceive in the public. So people people don't buy the original and they go for the duplicate. So this is a disadvantage we have, but it has advantage as well.
Yes. Next, what the difference between brand name? Yes, you talk about brand name. Puma. Yes. So the difference between Puma, the brand name, and the trademark.
Puna is a sorry, Puma is a company.
Yes.
Puma is a
Brand
company.
name. Yes. No. Brand name. Company.
Puma is
Yes.
a Puma is a brand name, right, sir? Puma is a brand name, right, sir? And that Puma company has make its trademark a running leopard. A running leopard is the trademark. So the people can easily recognize that this article belongs to to the Puma brand. This article can be easily recognized by the people that this article belongs to the Puma brand. Okay, sir. Uh, this is the way we have.
Yes. Yes. What the difference between patent and patent act? How do you mean about why the patent and patent act?
Patent Act 1970 is the legislation implemented by the government of India, and to implement that, the government created the uh, Indian Patents Office, which later become this CGPDDM, and which has its headquarter in Kolkata, and the office of CGPDDM is located in Mumbai. The patent in 1970 has uh, legislation which provides the laws in which the patent system and the copyright system work in our country. So it is a system with the patents can be granted, and how the things can be promoted and innovated based on the intellectual properties are governed in our country.
Yes. What the basic principle of Patent Act 2002, Patent Act 1970, Patent Act 2011, 13? Do you have any idea? Any basic principle?
Basic principle to recognize the intellectual property of a certain individual or a group of people, and to provide them the legal basis to have their own on that particular invention, such that these values can be further uh, praised, so that this leads to the innovation in the field of the certain set. certain way. Okay, so overall view of is that it promotes innovation and and encourages people